Today we built an entire deck around Legion Duelist, and this will be the second time since March of the Machines release that we did this, and that's because I believe Legion Duelist is got to be the most powerful creature we've gotten from the new set, and today's list blows the last one out of the water. That's right, today we're revisiting the Duelist. If you guys don't already know, we built a band deck around this card not that long ago, a Broker's Ascendancy deck in particular, because if you guys don't already know, this new card basically allows you to draw cards every time 1/1 counters are placed onto it. And this card got a lot of really cool tools built around it in the new set as well. Things like Botanical Brawler here, which can also get 1/1 counters if you're placing 1/1 counters on something else, which can cascade very quickly. It's not only that, it's got Trample built into it, but also Ozolith. This is a new card too, where it's an artifact that gives you additional 1/1 counters when you're placing 1/1 counters on things. Not to mention it can be tapped to put 1/1 counters on stuff as well to keep that, you know, sort of engine brewing. And then also, this is a deck I ran into on the ladder that kind of inspired this build. It's not something that came from my own imagination. I actually ran into somebody playing something like this and kind of created this build, you know, based on what I saw there. And one of the things I really enjoyed seeing there was this Hot Springs play, where this comes down. This is a 3-mana enchantment that comes down with, you know, these counters placed on it already. It's an enchantment with 1/1 counters put on it, which does really nothing, but you can actually take these 1/1 counters off and then place them onto other creatures, which is really interesting. Actually, it makes for a pretty interesting gameplay line. Not to mention it gives things with haste that are also modified, so that's a really cool way to kind of get creatures in and keep the pressure on the opponent. So everything else here is constantly putting 1/1 counters on things. We got the Gobakon, we got the Veteran. Maze Crusher comes in with oil counters, which is important because counters are not only, you know, doing us favors as 1/1 counters, but oil counters as well, because we got all will be one on the top end. So any sort of counters that we get at all is going to be very beneficial in the late game for us to be blowing things up with the all will be one, which is a really interesting take on the top end of this deck. And again, I thought this thing was extremely powerful. I know you guys are going to enjoy this one. If you're new here, by the way, we do post videos 5 days a week, so if you guys enjoy content just like this, if you wouldn't mind giving the video a like, subscribe, all that stuff helps out an absolute ton, and I'd greatly appreciate it. But with that being said, let's jump into the games, and we'll see you guys back here at the end. Peace out. All right, today we're playing some Naya counters, guys. This one revolves around all will be one, sort of those duelist type combos. But today's deck, I do have to give 100% credit to one of my opponents I ran into on the ladder. We ran into an opponent on the ladder who was running a very similar build. Hot Springs meets Halana, also meets, you know, all will be one. So I kind of got the gist of the idea of how the deck was supposed to be built, and built one of my own, and landed on this bad boy. So we'll see how this goes. Well, we know what's coming down next turn, Mechanized Warfare. Let's get into Duelist here, which has Vigilance, which is great, but until we get counters on it, I'm not going to feel very safe. Let's see. Let's go with this, and then next turn we can destroy that enchantment, which is extremely helpful. All right, Phoenix Chick over the top again. I could play out Halana though, which is a really good blocker for this, you know what I mean? So maybe we save the Crusher's ability for a little while longer. Another Phoenix Chick, yikes. Okay, opponent just doing their thing right now. Absolutely clutching it up right now. Mono red going first. I'll never get over how annoying that is. All right. Oh, that's fine. That's nice. That's really nice. Okay. Attacking here. Wandering Emperor, you know, provides somewhat of life gain here, so that'll be really helpful. I can also block with the Halana on the Phoenix Chick, which is great. Obviously, a simple play with fire takes care of the Halana, which you really hate to see. Could have gone the safer route probably and just used the Maze Crusher to blow up the enchantment, but all right, saying goodbye to everything here or what? Very weird. They say good game. Lightning strike to the face for that much. Okay, we go down to 2. All right, well, they definitely meant good game as in they were going to beat us. I don't know about that, though. We'll see. It's a little early. I am going to do this now before it's too late because I need to make sure we get that life gain. And we will go here. 6, 10, 12. Or we leave them both back for any sort of hasty threats. Yeah, I think we leave everybody back for haste threats. We have lethal potentially next turn. We're at 4 right now, so let's just hope they don't have like a lightning strike. Impulse, okay. It's play with fire and a phoenix chick. Play with fire doesn't quite get there. But if they have a land, you never know. But play with fire and phoenix chick don't get there yet either. Did they early GG us? Are they going to regret that? GG, I'm right back. Let's go, dude. You don't early GG us like that. You don't know what we have. Wandering Emperor saves us, man, by the skin of our teeth. Against Mono Red going first nonetheless, so that was quite the game. I'll take it, man. Holy. All right, well, that felt pretty sick. I'm not going to lie. That felt really cool. Nail biter though. I feel like anytime you go second against Mono Red though, if you're going to win, it's gonna be an absolute nail biter. All right, the opponent goes first. I don't have a play till turn 3, but the mana and the curve after that is so good, so we'll give it a chance here. Botanical Brawler would be great off the top, or a Duelist, something that like that, you know. I'll take even an Ozolith. Yeah, let's go. Who said beggars can't be choosers, huh? See if the opponent's got removal for this. Looks like they're a mono white deck that's looking to do some aggro stuff. Going second again, by the way. We're up against a very aggro deck going second yet again. Let's see if we can recover. Wandering Emperor really changes the pacing of everything though, so hopefully that'll be enough to get us through. In the meantime, Duelist draws us cards. We have the all will be one, so if we can squeeze that in there on turn 5, this game should be about over because we can just start blowing up everything. Gotta imagine they're gonna attack with the Banala here and crew up the Valiant Veterans thing here. But instead they go for flying. Alright, that's fine. Taking a pretty big hit here, but again, this is the game changer right here, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute game changer. I never felt so confident that we've already closed out the game here. This feels good. I feel like this is pretty much over. They're tapped out. We've got the exile here.
Anyone who harms my people must
got the 1/1 counter, which draws us more cards.
What you get for hurting my people.
Got the death here, got the 4 here, bang bang. All right, 3 cards in hand to our 6, and our board looks a little healthier than theirs, so I'm looking really solid here. That's life gain at least. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's a great removal spell, but at least it's life gain for us. Okay. This is a bit of a turn off if I do this. It's taking it, you know, a turn off. What do we do? It's got to be the play, right? Has to be. I don't really have much of a choice here. Put 1 here, go to the face. No attacks. Now here's where the real fun begins. All will be one on the field, about to just roll their field of creatures. Okay. All right, that's a good one right there. Drop this in. Blow this up. Bam. Get back our veteran. Drop this in. It's 2 more. We go here. And we'll get the 1/1 counter here, which will grow the botanical as well. They're gonna give me the sleepy face? No shot. No shot. Oh, I didn't even think about that. We were gonna. I thought we were gonna get the one counter. I forgot about the botanical triggering too. I even said it out loud. Could have definitely killed the duelist there. All right, we got to kill that. Bummer. All right, you can come down. You can go in. That's 2 counters. Okay. They didn't want to see anymore. I was going to go 2 counters there, hit this, and then the veteran, of course, was going to trigger. And again, we were going to get 2 more. So bang. Yeah, that was going to be really good. We were going to kill both of these threats, get in probably for lethal here. So GG's, let's go. Man, straight savagery. all will be won with this deck is nuts, especially if you don't misplay it like I just did. This is solid. This is really solid. And we get to finally go first. Holy cow. Didn't think we had it in us. Didn't think we even had it in us. Oh, I hope this doesn't die. We are against mono black potentially. Okay, nice. It doesn't die. It does not die. Thank God. Yeah, let's go here. We got to get that land drop, right? So let's get this in. Missed the land drop. Bummer. Give me 1 second, guys. My nose is going a little berserker on me. Dang, we missed the land drop again. That doesn't seem right, but okay. There we go. Really wish we could have got the Halana down on curve. Now we're a little bit behind here. At least with the Crusher coming down though, we got ourselves the potential to blow up the Life of Toshiro, I guess is something. That's something, I guess. All right, that's fine. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I think we gotta go Halana though, right? It's gotta be. And counters here, counters here. So we got the 7/7 coming through, which does run over the Dross. Absolutely barrels through it. And we don't have Tyvar stand at all this entire game to protect us, so that's tough. Dross ticks down, goes over the top for 6. That's fine. They won't have enough protection on the return fire, so we don't care. We're definitely going to out aggro them all day long. Might see a scoop here. Yeah, I was gonna say that bank buster then draw was a big desperation move. Nothing off the top of their deck though saves them. So huge win, man. Going first, it seems pretty easy though. So that's solid. All right, so it turns out going first is better than going second. Who knew? I'd like to go first every time if possible. But that was short-lived. Very short-lived. All right, the opponent racked those colors. Okay. Blood Tide Harvester. All right, well, that's interesting. Does that mean they're going to sack it to kill my brawler? Potentially, right? So do we give them that option or do we go with the invasion of Gabakan? I go with invasion. I don't love it, but again, I think they would actually just sacrifice their harvester to make my life worse. I think we get rid of that. I don't see too many sacrificial tools for the opponent to get that Thran rolling. You know what I mean? That Thran typically needs things to sacrifice to just, you know, spam the 2 life gain 2 damage, but they don't have much of sacrificial tools here. Yikes, we missed our land drop. That's probably going to be imminent death for us now. That's unfortunate. Well, this does provide a good blocker. So again, Blood Tithe Harvester probably going to sacrifice itself. Never mind. They just got the Infernal Grasp off the top. Let's go. The land hits. And we eat a lot of damage. Oh yeah, that's game. That is an unfortunate game right there, guys. We drew 3 Halanas, 2 Hot Springs, no lands whatsoever, 2 Botanicals. Shuffler was absolutely amazing this game. Yikes.
And I don't appreciate it when people touch
Big
my
yikes.
things.
That's okay though. We did just tier up, so we don't lose any ranking here, so that's good. An absolute abysmal performance from the deck. I do have 25 lands in the deck, so sometimes I will keep those 2 land hands, but I always end up regretting it most of the time, so I knew better than to keep that, but here we are. Going second against mono red. Seems like the story of my life today. Oil counters. Okay, so the opponent's definitely running out. Opponent is definitely running out the forge, so getting in the Maze Crusher might be important here. It does only hit enchantments? No, artifacts too. Yeah. Glad we didn't play the duelist there. I was going to play one of these two, but had a feeling it was just gonna get burned out. So okay, 4 damage to another target, battle, or opponent. Yikes, that's a lot of damage to be dishing out for a 3-drop, man. That's tough. All right, let's get this down first. It's our biggest body, so it can absorb the biggest amount of burn. Not to mention it blows that up, which is kind of the main thing I wanted to focus on. All right, we'll destroy that. Guess we can attack into the opponent. 16 to 14. We do have to worry about hasty threats on the return, but I think that's fine. We played this about as perfectly as we could. We did, we did theorize that they were going to drop the Urabrask Forge, so I'm glad we were prepared for that with the Maze Crusher. I think that was really helpful, because this could have gone a couple of different ways, but because we were, played around the correct card, could end up playing pretty well for us here. Let's see. Man, I would really, really like to hit a land at some point in this game. You know what I mean? Guess we gotta go here to give ourselves a chance at a land next turn. Keep the pressure up. Get them down to 12, maybe. Nice. We are taking 1 from the gold hound on the return, because it's got the menace, so we can't really stop that. Opponent does hit a 4th land drop. We might be seeing Koth come down here. At least this isn't your typical mono red deck. At least I can live with this a little bit. It's got some different stuff in here, which I can appreciate. There's the Koth. How do we know?
When this war is over,
How do we do it?
rest.
Okay, yikes. Okay, that's unfortunate. I really needed that.
It's for the
If I don't hit the land drop now, I'm gonna be pretty upset at you, my friend, for doing that to me. Thank goodness. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna drop this. Let's do one of these. Nice. And we attack here. All right. Lovely.
war rages on.
Magmatic Sprinter. That's going to give oil counters to the Gold Hound. So they plan on returning it back to their hand. They're just going to run it into a wall. Okay, yeah, they ran out of juice here. They ran out of juice a lot faster than we did, surprisingly, seeing it took us 9 years to get our 4th land drop. But hey, we got there. We had the Wanderer coming in next turn, getting us that life gain. So very solid game, even with a little bit of adversity. All right, well, this one feels good. This one feels good, which is saying a lot. Been struggling to put this Esper Tokens deck together, man. I've been really trying hard all weekend to try to put it together. Just didn't develop, unfortunately, but I really want to get this Esper Tokens deck done. This whole Poppet Stitcher thing has got me mind boggled right now. I'm trying to figure out Up against Rakdos colors, potentially Grixis, you never know. Highly unlikely that it's Mardu. Let's take a look, actually. I like this. Let's take a look. No Fable. I thought for sure we'd see a Fable here. Land. Go for the throat's probably the most annoying thing here. Strong possibility we draw out at Brotherhood's end this opponent. I hope not. We'll see. I did throw away the go for the throat so they don't singly target this, but now they can play it for 4. They might just play it for 4 here. Okay. All right. So they just need one more land here in order to get that Invoke Despair. There it is. They got the land for the Invoke Despair. And they don't play it though. Okay. This thing says if a source would deal non-combat damage to an opponent's permanent controls, double the damage. That's pretty insane with that. All right. It's pretty insane.
You started this fight, but I'm going to end it.
All right, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Protect the people.
Maybe we play this. And this. We double up the counters. Or play this. Play this. Attack here. I definitely think this is the plan. We have to double the amount of counters that we give out right now. And then we can't actually hold this up, so we might as well drop it down into play here. Okay. Let's get another 2/2.
Guards, to me.
Go here. And we swing through for 4 on this, which is going to give them a really high incentive to block. They don't block. They give me the ability here to give everything indestructible at the power of instant speed. Love that. Okay. End our turn. Not to mention we have Tyvar stand, which will be helpful in the late game as well. All right. We know the invoke is coming though, which just blows up my enchantment anyways, but at least they don't deal any damage. They don't draw any cards, right? So that's nice. All right. This is a bait. This is a little bit of a trap here. A little bit of a trap. We're not going to take it though. We'll take the bait. We'll take the bait. They don't have enough mana here to do the Invoke Despair stuff. So we'll take the bait. They don't have a good card to drop with big score. They're definitely wanting to hold on to that Brotherhood's End. There's no way they want to, throw that away. So they're actually not in a great spot here. They're not in a great spot. We forced them into a bit of a tight space here. There's the big score. They do drop Brotherhood's End. No attacks, because why would we? Awesome. Definitely going here. Love that we get double the amount of tokens. That's absolutely absurd, man. So absurd. All right, we attack with everything here. Send the whole team. Dang, they're going to take the whole 14 to the dome piece, huh? 14 to the dome. Down to 6. So much mana for them to work with, though, which is a little scary, but we have indestructibility. We have Wandering Emperor, things like that. So there's the Invoke. We knew that was coming through. We will sack this. Still only dealt 2, huh? If a source you control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent or a permanent opponent controls, it deals double that amount of damage. Huh. Oh, they lose 2 life. It doesn't deal 2 damage. Okay, got it. Didn't realize the wording on that card said lose 2 life. That's actually not as bonkers as I thought then. Dealing 4 damage a pop would be a pretty insane situation. Alright, and we create a 2/2 here.
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you. Keep watch for intruders.
My turn. And this should just about do it here, guys. We're going to go ahead and close this thing out. We're going to give this... Well, actually, we need a green to hit this. We need to be able to Tyvar stand for 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we need to be able to do the 4 Tyvar stand. All right, so let's just do this like normal and attack in. Attack into the opponent. I could have just pumped up the veteran 2 with the Ozolith to make it a 6/6 as well, and that would have been enough to do it. But if they have removal, this is a much safer play. So. Discard 2 cards, put indestructible counter. Okay. Well, that's definitely game. We can see their entire, game plan now. There's no cards in hand. They're fully tapped out. So this will do it. Okay. There's the scoop. GG's. Just wanted to give that indestructibility just in case I was missing anything. I don't think I was. I'm pretty sure we had that dialed, but never know. That was a fun little game there. We were lacking on green mana that entire game, making things really tough on me, but we made it through. Opening hand. No white mana makes this really bad. So we're gonna have to go ahead and fold this one away. Molly. Green, white. Okay, I mean, I guess this is something. I do need lands though. We've said this before. Evolve Sleeper. If the mana keeps flowing, we're good, but if it doesn't, we're locked out again. I really hate losing to mana trouble, you know what I mean? It's always the worst. All right. That was our last chance. The next time we get a card, it has to be a land. Botanical Brawler. Well, this priority hold, I don't think it's the Evolve Sleeper. Actually, it might be. Could be a cut down though. No cut down. Cool. Sweet. But they do run murder. Okay. It's pretty interesting to see somebody running that card. Let's go. We hit a land. Woo woo. All right, we're gonna play the 4/4. Could blow up in a Phyrexian Arena. You never know. Do. Yeah, things are a bit awkward for me in this game. I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull this one out. It just the tempoing of this game is a bit awkward, especially if they blow up this Maze Crusher here or play something like a Shieldred that I can't really deal with. I guess we could deal with Shieldred if we attack with the Maze Crusher and then they walk into like a Tyvar stand, but that's a bit unlikely. It's possible though. Another murder comes down though. Another murder has occurred. That's 25 to life, my friend. Okay. I'm not tired, you're tired. What if I play this and then they just play like an Invoke Despair? I guess it wouldn't matter no matter what I play, would it? All right, so an Invoke Despair completely blows me out. So hopefully that's not what they play. Still hoping for that land drop. That'd be great. We get the Legion down and the Brawler. That's extra value. All right, you're saying there's a chance. A very, very slim chance, but a chance nonetheless. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm dying right now. Ugh. Okay. Let's get down the Brawler. Do one of these. Hot Springs, once it's on the field and it has gone a full turn cycle, absolutely bonkers. That card is so sick. All right, both of these have the ability to attack right away, which we will send on through. Psych. Botanic Brawler's dead. Not the card I would have targeted. Glad they did, though. Glad they did. Very strange, like almost budgety type of mono black here. Budget or not, you know they spent all their wild cards on Invoke Despair. I was just gonna say, Invoke Despair. There it is. The card to end them all. The card to end them all. Alright, let's get the Maze Crusher down here because I can make a block on the Sleeper and give it indestructibility. So I'll do that. Pass the turn. So we got the ability to get Vigilance, Menace, 2/2, or Artifact, or Enchantment. We got to remember those abilities. There's pretty unique ones on there, so trying to remember is tough. Corrupt for 6. That'll do it. We never really had a chance in that one, unfortunately. The tempoing of that game was just not in our favor. Mana problems, mulligan problems, but GG. Okay. Even though we lost that one, still had fun on that one. That was pretty cool. I didn't get screwed too hard, so it was at least playable. Another 2-lander though, just when I thought I was gonna be okay. I mean, it's a bummer, right? Such a bummer. I gotta throw it away, I think. Oh my gosh, if I just draw land, we're good, but that is so unlikely we have seen so far. I'm running 25 lands. I run 25 lands almost every deck I build. So it's so strange to see this becoming a reoccurring theme here. This is so much better. Okay. Let's hope there's not too much removal here though. That's the other problem I think going second when you run into decks that run a lot of removal like that mono black deck is that they can kind of build their mana up right before you do. So you play your 2-drop, they have their 3-drops, you know, kill spell, 4-drop, kill spell, you know, it's just too late. Then they just start answering everything. Going first, obviously unloading a little bit quicker. You can maybe get ahead, get a little bit wider. Matchups make games though. It's always been that way. Styles make fights. Could be mono blue though. If this is mono blue. No, Orzhov. Alright, ideally we'd like to see an on-tap source here so we can get down to Duelist on curve. Orzhov colors though does mean removals potentially in our future. This opponent taking quite some time. I'm going to go ahead and give him a year go here. I don't really know what's going on. My apologies for that. We haven't had this issue for a minute, so it's been nice. Bank Buster, sure. Hey, we got ourselves a curve out. Duelist on deck. Veteran coming down next turn. Duelist draws us a card, assuming the opponent doesn't remove it though with some sort of cut down effect or go for the throat. Mirex. Okay, so they definitely are playing Skrell's Hive. Skrell's Hive found. Dang, they're gonna go for that beatdown quick with the Bank Buster. I mean, why wouldn't they though? Shouldn't be too much of an issue for us though going forward. We should be able to deal with that with the veteran coming down and pumping up the board. There we go. Oh, that's another tap land. I was gonna say there we go, but There we don't go. That would have been nice to get the Halana or the Wandering Emperor in next turn, but not gonna happen. Not with those two. Tap land comes in for the opponent as well, so no Wandering Emperor for them. Not that it matters too much. We have the Duelist with Vigilance, so they're gonna crew again. Pretty bold to leave their defenses completely down with our board the way it's kind of going, but good on them. I guess there's an argument to be said we probably could have just waited to attack first to see if we hit an on-tap land there, but we didn't. So I guess it worked out in the long run, but I guess attacking there would have been a smarter play first, because if we would have drawn into a land, it would have opened up the Wandering Emperor play. Might be seeing a depopulator, something like that coming down soon. Mirex is interesting though. Why the Mirex so far? I haven't seen a Skrell's Hive or any sort of token game plan yet. Highlighting the Botanical Brawler like they want to do something about it. Okay. Attack comes through. Wandering Emperor pumps this to a 4/4, so no blocks. Okay. Depopulate. Oh, I should have. Yeah, you could have never guessed it, unfortunately. All right. All will be one seems like a really fun game plan, to be honest. It really does, but is it a little bit too slow? Maybe. They don't have enough black sources to hit me with an invoke. Okay, yeah, gonna play this. Yeah, we'll attack. Ooh, actually, I just considered the fact that they could bring in the Bank Buster for an attack. I probably should have left that for defenses. Oh well. At least they have to tap the Architect, which opens the door for a Wandering Emperor. Actually, I wouldn't even need to -2 on it though, because I'd get the 4, or well, it's only 3 loyalty. Never mind. Sorry, thinking out loud sometimes, and when I do that, I'm sure a lot of it's just babble and doesn't make sense because I'm saying things that are incorrect and processing them in my mind first. Wandering Emperor, okay.
You started this fight, but I'm going to end it. You are not much of a roadblock.
Okay, we're in trouble. Here we go. We are in trouble. It's gotta be this, right? Exile this. It has to be, because I have to get that loyalty, man. I really do. I'm not the loyalty. I have to get the life gain. I can't just sit here without getting that life gain. It's going to be too detrimental for my my game. All right, Ozolith comes in next turn, doubles up on the 1/1 counters that we can give, and then all will be one will be an absolute machine gun, just destroying the opponent's face or any threats they want to lay down in front of me. Wonder if they do run Invoke Despair and they have one in hand right now. That would be so tilting, I bet, for them. Their Bank Buster has single-handedly almost won them the game so far. I'm to the point where I almost want to consider blocking with the Duelist, because you know they're going to crew that Bank Buster again. It's like, do we block with the Duelist, or what do we do here? Oh, brother. I don't think we can. I don't think we can afford to. All right. Eat it. Go down to 2. Yikes, man. Yikes. Okay. Let's go here. If this attacks through, it hits my creature that deals 1 damage to me passively, which is super frustrating. All right, we're gonna go here. Blow this up.
Strike fast
Hit
and
this.
strike hard.
That's pretty interesting, to be honest. I think I have to play the Halana though. The more blockers I can get out in front, the better here. All right. There we go. There's definitely a potential that I could have just won the game there had I did the math on all the all will be one triggers, because I could have thrown all those at the face and probably won the game. So if I end up losing this now, that's definitely because I missed lethal there on that turn, 100%. All right, the opponent though, desperation card draw. I think we got this. It's just a matter of like, can they find the 2 points of damage? Looks like they can't. All right, we put 2 counters on Halana. Halana puts 2 counters back on the Duelist, and that's game. Or not. Damage from black or red sources. Okay. Okay, that's quite the card. In this spot, that's pretty good. Let's look at their hand. Oh, brother, did we really not close this out? That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. That's red source though. It doesn't do anything. Prevent all damage of red source deal creature. Black. Prevent all damage that black or red sources would deal to creatures you control this turn. Oh, you try to get one by me there. You try to get one by me there. Can't block with that. Boom! Let's go. Okay, I almost fell into the trap that I thought maybe they couldn't take damage from the red sources. It was only to creatures though. That could have been pretty bad. I've never actually seen anyone run that card yet, so that was a nice little learning experience. But permanents you control gain hexproof until the end of turn. You and your permanents, by the way. Prevent all damage. See, that's where I kind of stopped reading. I was like, black or red sources, yikes. But it says to creatures you control this game, not yourself. Fun game though, man. I almost screwed that one up. All right, that'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one as much as I did. I love the Duelist so much. I enjoy playing this card so very much because it plays in a play style that I absolutely enjoy, which is building a wide board and then trying to get it extremely big with the one-way counters. It's something I've always loved to do. And it was a really nice excuse to play All Will Be One, which is such a really fun card that I also enjoy a lot. And I don't get a whole lot of, opportunities to put that card in decks. And I think it fits really, really well in this one. But yeah, the deck was so much fun. Shout out to the opponent again that I played on the ladder who inspired this build. I wish I had their name, but I do thank them for that. And yeah, made for a really fun video. But we'll be back again, of course, on Monday for another build for another 5 5 videos for the week. I already have the first one recorded. I'm well ahead of schedule, which is great. It's this Esper mid-range deck we played on live stream, and we just got to Mythic with it very easily, and it's been refined since the live stream, and I can't seem to lose with this thing. So be sure to come back here on Monday for another banger. Happy weekend. I appreciate you for watching all the way through. If you made it this far, it means the absolute world to me, so thank you for that. It helps a ton with the algorithm stuff, so thanks for sticking with me. Also, huge special shout out to anybody who is part of the Marty Mob. We got some new Marty Mob members from the live stream yesterday or 2 days ago, so thank you and a huge shout out to them for helping me out with that and becoming new Marty Mob members. But this is the membership program on the channel, so these people help essentially sponsor the channel, so thank you to you guys if you're part of that. I much appreciate that. With that being said though, that does it for me, and I'll see you guys here on Monday. Till next time, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. Yeah. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.